One of the worst things you can do with Medicare is to buy a Medigap plan and just forget about it and have it year after year after year. We're going to show you a chart where basically we took the four biggest carriers for California's Medigap market and we looked at the rates over a 10-year window. And what you're going to find is usually the cheapest at 65 is the most expensive at 75. Meanwhile, you're paying and paying and paying hundreds, thousands of dollars to the carrier for nothing. Let's dive into this and let's show you what you can do if that's the case and make sure you're not just giving money to the carriers hand over fist. Before we jump into the chart, let's talk about some of the ground rules. Most of the time, the reason why people don't shop around their Medicare supplement plan is they love it. I mean, we literally hear that. I love my F plan or my G plan. I don't have to pay much out. I can go to any doctor I want. I can go anywhere in the United States. They really do like the plan. It works well. We're not going to take any of that away. The reason being is the benefits are all standardized. So a G plan is a G plan regardless of the carrier. The benefits are established federally for the entire United States. Secondly, the network is identical. You can go to any Medicare provider anywhere in the United States. You refer yourself out. These are the things that people love about Medigap plans and why they don't really shop it, because they attribute those benefits to the carrier they have. Well, the carrier doesn't even decide whether or not a claim is eligible. Medicare does that. All the carrier does is they get the confirmation from Medicare that the claim is approved. They pay their share. That's it. They have no say-so in there. So you don't have any of the fighting with the claims departments, things getting rejected. All that is handled by Medicare. So our networks are the same. The benefits are the same. The way it works is identical. Then is there a price difference between the various big carriers who are all pretty similar in terms of customer service? Yes. And that price difference changes as we get older. And we'll explain a little bit why in an actual example from Los Angeles so you can see what that looks like. All right, we're going to take the four most popular Medigap carriers in California. All four offer a new to Medicare $25 a month discount for the first year. So right off the bat, they're going to be cheaper than the other carriers, and they only offer it on the G plan, which is also the most popular plan. So again, the G plan is going to dominate. This makes this a more apples to apples comparison. There's something very interesting that happens. As we look at the rates for a 65-year-old, you can see Blue Shield is clearly the cheapest plan, and ARP is right there at $155. Now, these are 2024 rates. Rates go up a little bit each year, but right off the bat, 155, 155, 162, 167. That's at age 65. And if you look at the chart, you can see that Blue Shield starts off right at the bottom with United Health ARP. And as we get older, I take it from 66 all the way out to, or 65 all the way out to 75. Look what happens. So it's kind of interesting. Shield just goes up, up, up. And towards the end at age 75, it's actually the most expensive plan on the market. Meanwhile, United Health ARP is one of the cheapest or the cheapest plans on the market. And when you get older, 70, 75, there are even some other carriers that every now and then will pencil in better. Like Humana will come up every now and then, Mutual of Omaha. Really, Humana is a tough one to beat as we get older if we're in pretty good health. And also we'll talk about that in a minute. But so if you're on Shield, you get it at age 65, you love the plan, you just never really look back, you start paying so much more. So by age 70, it's $209. And if you look across the board, it's $191 with United Health. So that's not too bad. It's $20 a month, but it's $250 a year you're just giving to the carrier for nothing. Now look at age 75, $274 versus $229. So now we're paying $500-$600 a year to the carrier for nothing. You really have to price shop these plans as we get older. They're kind of hoping that you won't, that you'll just kind of stay on the same plan. You'll never really look around. You won't shop because you love the plan. And we get that, but you don't have to lose any of the benefits. The key thing here is The cheapest plan at 65 or 70 or 75 will not be the same in terms of carrier, and we have to shop that. Now, let's give you some good news there. We already talked about how it's the same. Maybe you're worried, well, will I be approved? Will I be declined? We have great news on that front in terms of California. Let's take a look at it. First of all, with Medicare supplements, there is no open enrollment window. You can make changes or apply anytime during the year. If we're in pretty good health, we get people all the time who make that switch over. If you have more serious health issues, California, we have great news. It's called the birthday rule, where we're able to make a change to the same level or lesser than, so a G plan to a G plan, for example, from another carrier or even within a carrier, regardless of health. Guaranteed issue around your birthday. In fact, we have a whole video on it where we go through how that works. Reach out to us and we can help you with the whole process. There's no cost for assistance. But whether you're medically underwritten during any time of the year or guaranteed issue around your birthday, let's run the quotes and see to make sure you're not way overpaying and just giving money to the carriers for the exact same plan. A G plan, an F plan, an N plan, whatever you're on. As long as it's Medicare supplement, they have the same rules. Let's make sure you're not overpaying for that plan.